Although the grammar translation method dominated European and foreign language in the 19th century, it is possible to say that it continues to be widely used in some parts of the world today. However, some language teaching innovations were inserted based on the increasing demands for oral proficiency in foreign language. Teachers and linguists began to write about the need for new approaches to language teaching, known as the Reform movement. But parallel to these ideas was an interest in developing principles for language teaching out of naturalistic principles of language learning. This led to what has been termed the direct method. This means establishing an immediate and audiovisual association between experience and expression, words and phrases, idioms and meanings, rules and performances through the teacher's body and mental skills, without any help of the learner's mother tongue. Enthusiastic supporters introduced it in Germany, France, and it became widely known in the United States through its use by Sauvier and Maximilian Berlitz. In practice, it stood for the following principles and procedures. 1. Classroom instruction was conducted exclusively in the target language. 2. Only everyday vocabulary and sentences were taught. 3. Oral communication skills were built up in a carefully progression organized around question and answer exchanges between teachers and students in a small, intensive class.
Grammar was taught inductively. New teaching points were introduced orally. Concrete vocabulary was taught through demonstration, objects, and pictures. Abstract vocabulary was taught by association of ideas. Both speech and listening comprehension were taught. Correct pronunciation and grammar were emphasized. The direct method was quite successful in private language schools, but it was difficult to implement in public schools. The direct method was perceived to have several drawbacks. First, it required teachers who were native speakers or had native-like fluency in a foreign language. Critics pointed out that strict adherence to direct method principles was often counterproductive, since teachers were required to go to great lengths to avoid using the native tongue, when sometimes a simple explanation in the student's native tongue would have been more efficient for comprehension. By the 1920s, use of direct method in non-commercial schools in Europe had consequently declined. Teaching conversational skills was considered impractical, and it was gradually modified with more controlled grammar-based activities. Although the direct method enjoyed popularity in Europe, not everyone had embraced it enthusiastically. Its main focus was on the exclusive use of the target language, but it failed to address many basic issues. With this, we finish this presentation. Thanks for watching.